Welcome, everyone, to the Reason Room Podcast. I'm your host, John. With me, as always, is Mark.
How y'all doing?
And we get another weekend. We're getting closer to spring, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster ride. Was it for the upper East Coast?
Yeah, they're getting nailed.
Just beat to death, one after the other.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to end for them.
No, and I guess I got another one might hit them. One model says it's going to go out in the Atlantic, and the other one says it's going to bullseye them again.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm glad. I don't know. I don't want to be hit by that, that's for sure. No. I feel bad for them because they're talking about feet of snow, not compared to, just a light trace or an inch or something. No, they're talking about feet.
Yeah.
Possible 2 foot tonight. What?
They haven't got the power back on from the first storm yet.
Yeah, I know. They said that was going to be a big problem because they said we can't even get caught up on this first.
The second one hit them before they got that done.
Yeah. So we don't even have a chance to be prepared for the next outage. This is going to put us way behind.
Today's going to be 60s. Yesterday it was 50. It goes from 40s to 60s and back. Now we're going to rain tomorrow and then maybe snow Sunday.
Yeah.
Or see some flurries or something. Then back to cold for a few days. You can't settle into any.
No, you can't.
Either one.
No, can't settle into anything.
But you've been putting up with the cold all week.
Yeah, I have been.
It's great weather for it.
It is. I think it's just the up and down just finally got me. Finally hit me from being hot and cold all the time. Something got me. But now on a serious note.
Serious?
We'll say a serious note. I guess so. Our illustrious Trump is going to meet with Kim Jong-un finally.
They claim they're going to meet face to face in about a month or so.
Yeah, this should be good. We might be in a war by then.
Two gods sat at the same table. Oh my God, the shit should fly.
Sounds like a bad joke starting.
They said he was going to show everybody the art of the deal. Make a deal with him. I just doubt it.
What kind of deal are you going to make with somebody like that?
I don't know. Maybe he'll set Trump up with some foxy-looking North Korean gal.
Maybe so.
Prostitute or something. I think maybe they've got prostitutes in North Korea. Maybe. I don't know. Never been there.
Oh, this may be assassination ploy, though.
For which one?
I don't know. I don't know for which one.
Maybe
it could be either one.
Maybe they'll stick explosives up Kim Jong-un's ass and blow him up at the table to kill
maybe
Trump
both of them.
Something. That would be stupid.
Say maybe both of them. Like, oh, hell, they had each other.
I'm wrong probably, but it just looks like Putin has a pretty good relationship with North Korea because he uses their labor crosses the border every day into Russia there. And they work. What is it, Sebastopol or whatever the hell it is?
Yeah, something like that.
They're cheap labor. They work. They trade constantly. And I think him and Kim Jong probably have a fair, evidently, because him and China, Russia and China both were supporting him. Said, why not? You get over your shit and treat him right. He's okay, whatever. But I think Putin likes to play the KGB games, and he plays Kim Jong. It's a chess piece.
Yeah.
And Trump's a shill. He knows he reads Trump like a fucking lousy ass book, and he can do whatever he wants to Trump.
Oh yeah,
this may be Putin's baiting him in.
It very well could be.
Because who knows what's going to happen? I mean, this may be the greatest meeting, whatever.
Yeah, they may actually get something worked out. Who knows? I mean, if they do, good on them. I mean, that's great.
I've got the shitty opinion that they, like Cuba, the shit with Cuba could have ended many years ago.
Oh yeah.
In my notion, because if people are well fed and they're being treated wrong, usually that's where you get your uprisings, But by us starving them out and trying to, beat on their heads that they're evil, well, Castro just said, well, there's your enemy right there, United States. I will save you from the enemy. And that's what Kim Jong-un's doing.
Yeah.
America is your enemy, and I'm saving you from them. They're trying to kill you, and I'm saving you. I'm feeding you. We just give him the greatest binder of anybody could give. If you just sent boatloads of fucking food and stuff over and said, come on, we'll trade, the people wouldn't listen to the fuckers so much.
No.
Yeah, America's give us chicken and rice and shit. You're giving us a heartache.
Yeah, no shit.
But instead, we've united them. We're the enemy without, and we're cutting off their food. He's right there.
Yeah.
And I'm probably wrong. If you traded with him, maybe he'd become super maniacal and had super bombs by now. Whatever fuck I know,
Yeah,
But the people aren't as apt to follow somebody if you really we don't want to be their enemy. I don't.
No, I have no reason to be their enemy.
I know our government wants to be, but why? I don't know. I don't want to be their enemy. So what if it's a little country? So what if he got a few bombs? You could still bomb him to fucking hell.
Well, yeah.
I mean, feed the people.
Yeah, feed the people. You may not have him in power for long if the people get fed.
But my opinion is nothing. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. That's what Trump's done. He's got an enemy. There's always enemies around. That's what the deep state, this is an enemy. And he's trying to unite his people behind him because that deep state's doing all the bad shit. Yeah. He does all the good.
Oh, he does all the good.
There's somebody else doing all the bad, and it's not him. It's Hillary, Obama, it's the deep state.
It's anybody but him.
He points that there's always enemies that you've got to be fighting, and that's what he does. And that's what Kim Jong-un does. That's what Castro did his whole life. And
yep.
That's what old Putin's doing, right now.
Yeah.
Trying to, make the old Soviet Union come back. It's like, fuck them. I don't have any enemies. They're making me enemies for me. I don't have them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to make enemies of them. I don't have any desire to.
Pissed off a bunch of people this week with his tariffs thing on the steel.
Oh, yes. And yes, he did. His own party.
You studied economics off and on when you was in school and all. And it was like, well, the trade deal, you're always told not to do that shit unless you, made treaties. But
yeah,
I don't know what'll come of it. Maybe the best thing ever.
Maybe, but
I kind of reserve the right to see. I mean, this man that did that is the guy that's been bankrupt. I've read 4 times, 6 times, 7 times. He's been bankrupt several times. And he thinks it's okay to fuck up, go to bankruptcy, read, and go. You don't do that with a country. It don't work as well. No. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. I don't know how this will work out. I just don't trust his economic judgment.
No, neither do I. I don't think it's...
I guess as far as bouncing back, he's done pretty good. Because he keeps going bankrupt and bouncing back. But I can't see this entire country going... we lost our AAA rating. I don't know if it ever came back. So we're not...
I don't know. I never did
hear if they ever brought it back. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of questions about shit.
There is. There's a lot of things to be seen with this.
I would like to see the American worker get a fair hitch, but...
Well, yeah.
It's going to cost the American worker quite a bit of money for that to happen. And the next thing, the countries that we export the most food to, if he doesn't exclude them, the farmers are going to get fucked on this deal. Because they said that was exactly what they put tariffs on their end of it.
Yeah.
To counter these tariffs on the steel. So how that all works out, I don't think they've looked. He never looks at it.
He just done it, and then it's like,
he promised to
we
do it, so he's done
about that.
Everything he's done is stuff he says he's promised to do, so he's done it. Damn the consequences.
Yeah, well, I said I was going to do this, so.
And I'm saying there could be good consequences. I'm not sure how it's
maybe.
I hate to see our steel industry go and all.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's just horrible, we've lost so much manufacturing.
Oh, yeah.
Does this bolster it? Could, but it may fuck us in other ways worse. I don't know.
Yeah.
The dominoes are just tripping.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of how to articulate the words as I'm thinking. I can't do it.
ZBXYL. Q.
Okay. So there's probably another motive here with him. Do you think it's probably because he wants those union votes for his next?
I think everything he's doing is trying to get the next election.
Yeah.
Won. And if he can get, steelworkers union is not as strong as it used to be, but it's pretty strong. Aluminum workers, those industries, it may be you might get some more unions. Usually unions are pretty much Democratic.
Yeah.
But, he's already tried to help the coal miners out, which might have failed.
Yeah.
And now he's doing this with steel and aluminum. If he's waited to do it, but not long enough. You're going to start seeing the results of this before the next election.
Okay.
He probably should have waited another year to have done it, but he's trying to honor all those things. But yeah, I think he did it for votes. He does because he can't comprehend what this is going to do. He thinks, well, it's just going to make our steel workers and aluminum workers more jobs because we're going to be able to compete with this foreign metal coming in now at 20% higher price, 25%, 15%, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it seems simple real good on paper, but I don't know that it's going to work.
No, I don't know either. I mean, I guess, well, like I said,
all
we'll
these
have to
other
kind of play
countries
it
are
out.
threatening to put tariffs on everything we export to them, and I don't
Yeah.
know. Will they? Probably.
So, like,
If it hurts their steel industry, they will.
yeah. Said they should have had discussion over this before he
How much
just
is
left.
it? Well, I think they tried to, but he won't talk to anybody unless it's about him.
Yeah.
So that guy that just left, Cone or whatever his name was,
Yeah.
he quit over it. He felt so strongly that it was bad, and that was really one of the few people in his administration
that knew
really could do his job.
Yeah, they said, hey, this is not good.
He doesn't have very many people around him that can do their job.
No, he doesn't.
Kushner's not worth a fuck, and most of these guys,
most of those people he's got appointed are people that
and
can't
some
do
of
the
them
job.
were very good people. He ruined them.
Oh yeah.
He said, there's everybody wants to work in my White House. I just can't wait. I'll have 10 candidates today to get his job, and I don't think they're lined up to get a job under that motherfucker. Nobody wants that confusion.
No.
It may work, but nobody wants to work in it.
Nope, nobody. No.
But
not in that mess.
I'll tell you what this does, though. This puts him as completely the outsider coming in, because he doesn't want to be known as a Republican or Democrat. He's on the Republican ticket because, like he said, he called them a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yep.
And that would be the party to run in. But this puts, because Paul Ryan, all them fuckers are saying, you can't do this, don't do it, it's a bad move. So he did it anyway.
Yeah.
Which puts him, he's trying to drain the swamp shit. They're always, he's an outsider, he's going to work for us. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It depends upon, if the ag business goes under, we are fucked.
Yeah, so that's going to be it.
I don't know what he's going to scramble if that does happen. It's major industry in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's doing it for votes. I don't think he's weighed. He can't sit long enough and listen to anybody to find out what's going to happen.
Yeah, what's the benefits compared to what's the consequences?
He doesn't give a shit as long as it gets him votes.
As long as it gets him votes, and he says, "I promised this, so I've done this."
He fulfilled a promise. I think he really wants to fulfill those promises. The wall's been just eluding him.
Oh God, eludes him like crazy.
But he wants that wall too, because he promised a wall.
We're gonna build this wall. Why?
And it really don't make a fuck. He wants that wall.
Huh.
I guess they finally put some money in his budget.
Yeah.
But the part about him that I really hate the worst, I may not agree with a lot of his shit. He is an idiot about a lot of things. But is all the religion he brings in.
Yeah.
For that vote, he has just completely sold the shop out. I mean, he thinks it ought to be let the religious people do whatever they want, because I don't think he gives a fuck.
No, I don't think he cares. It's, let them do whatever they want.
Go ahead.
So they vote for me.
They vote for me. Go ahead. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
And now you've got them abortions. I think you got one coming up in the fuck nuttery about abortion. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it needs to go to court. It really ought to be in court. And let people go at it. Is an unborn baby, I mean, I don't know. I think the woman has a right to not have that in her, because it's not part of her. You can pull the baby and placenta out. It's not.
Yeah.
She's feeding. It's like some women look at them like they're a parasite.
Yeah.
Well, that would be really nice to go through 9 months with a parasite in you. That's your mind. I mean.
Yeah, that's.
Here or there, I don't know. Cases they don't want to allow for anything. The Catholic Church absolutely refused any hospital they got. No baby can be taken if it's got a heartbeat.
Nope.
Doesn't matter if the brain's outside the skull, whatever the fuck. There's no way it can be born. They don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Because they think God will step in at the last minute if that heart's beating and put the brain back in its skull, whatever. It's never happened yet.
No, that's not going to happen.
So then they risk the mother and the baby. If they took the baby, the mother could probably have another baby.
Could have another one, give another try.
But no, they just soon lose them all. I guess because women don't mean anything to a Catholic.
Oh, no, they don't. No, it's not a little boy, so don't mean nothing to
any Christian, almost any of these fundamentalist type Christians, women just don't count.
No, they don't.
I heard the nuns the other day were bitching because they were being treated so shitty. They worked their asses off, and the clergy barely gives them enough to survive on. They were bitching that, well, they're women.
Yeah.
Yeah.